Welcome to episode 12 of the Unemployed Journeyman here at Fukushima United in the J3 League in Japan. And in this episode, after finally getting a couple of wins behind us, we want to see if that's the start of good form or if it's just another false dawn. Okay, welcome back to the video, and we're going to get straight into things with what's happened since you've last been here. So the last time you was here was Gifu and Iwaki with a 3-1 defeat to Gifu and a 1-0 defeat against Iwaki. And actually against Iwaki, we actually started a new formation. We went from the 4-2-3-1 to the 4-3-3. And it didn't have a particularly good start, and it continued with not a particularly good start against Sagamihara, who are top of the J3 League, by the way. And we lost that 1-0, and you know, a lot like Iwaki, I took some positives out of that. You know, the fact it was only a 1-0 defeat. If we can start scoring goals, we could get back to winning ways again. Then we played against Brian Vecker, who, again, to put that into context, are 19th in the J3 League. So we've literally gone from one end to the other. A 3-0 win in that game with goals from Yuto Ozeki getting 2 goals and Haragaya getting the other goal for us. Then we played Tottori and won 4-2 with Yajima getting 2 goals, Awano getting a goal and Haragaya again getting on the score sheet. And if we look at Tottori, they are 18th in the J3 League. I think they were actually bottom at the time, but they're 18th at the moment. So two teams very much struggling against relegation. We managed to pick up 2 wins. So maybe put that into a bit of context, because the very next game, Numazu, who are 16th in the J3 League, we lost 2-1 with Haragaya getting on the score sheet for the 3rd game in a row for Haragaya, really going through a bit of a goal scoring run there. His goal scoring run then ended in the game against Mito, where we won 3-1 with goals from Yajima, Sawakami and Akiyama. And again, if we look at Mito, they are 11th in the J3 League. So quite a good win in that one. Today, in this episode, we play Kitakyusu, who are 9th in the league. We're at home in that game. Then we play Kagoshima, who are 4th, have recently been top as well. So that is going to be a really tough game. I would probably suspect we will lose against Kagoshima. But let's hope we can get a win against Kitakyusu. After that, we're probably going to play through to the end of the season, the last 2 games of the season. So off camera will be Hashinari, who are 7th, Roliek, who are 15th, Nara, who are 2nd, Iheim, who are 12th, and Matsumoto, who are 20th. So a couple of tough games in there, a couple of winnable games in there. But if we look at the J3 League, we are currently sitting in 6th position. We've played 29 games, so there's other teams that have played more than us. A win for us won't move us up anywhere. It will keep us where we are. But a loss, and we could end up dropping down. It's pretty tight between us and probably down to 10th place Nagano in terms of someone getting that final playoff place, which obviously we need that, because that's what the club have set as the target for this season, to reach the J3 playoffs. Currently they're pleased because we're on it. They're saying we're on course for the wage budget, unless that's changed. I mean, technically the committed spending, yes, we are on course for that, so that could be a saving grace right now. They're pleased with all of this, satisfied with the growing the club's reputation. Currently pleased with this, but if we lose today and drop out of the top 6, that will then change. You know, they have been as low as a C in terms of their summary of us, of their rating. If we have a look at the supporters, though, the supporters absolutely love me. They're disappointed in being competitive against Iwaki, but they're either pleased or very pleased or delighted with everything else. So, yeah, the supporters love me. If we have a look at the supporter profile, they do have a high influence on the board. So if they're really happy with me, we might not actually get sacked. But my fear is if we finish outside the top 6, which I think we will finish outside of it, then it's going to be worrying times ahead. But at the other side, if we do get to see into next season, we do have another transfer window to try and improve this squad and bring in players that are going to really help us. And if we look at the contract situation, he's a reserve goalkeeper, won't worry about him. We have quite a lot of players that are going to be contracts expiring. I mean, if we go all the way down, I mean, we're pretty much looking at 20 player contracts expire. Obviously, some of these we would like to keep, but at the moment we don't really have the money to do that. But Yamada we'd absolutely like to keep. Yajima I'm unsure about. If we look at Yajima, I mean, rating-wise, excellent. He is 29 years old, mind, but he has only got 9 goals and 2 assists in 22 league games for us this season, so he's not exactly set the world on fire. I do miss Little Yuki. Should we have a little look, actually, and see what Little Yuki... Oh, he's not actually called Little Yuki, is he? That's my name for him. But if we have a look at Hiroto Yuki, there he is. Oh, he's with Hashinoe. I'm assuming they're playing him at centre. I mean, they're saying it only sign Yuki as a last resort. Are you kidding me? I mean, he's played 20 appearances and no goals. I'm assuming he's playing... Yeah, he's playing... See, that is crazy. He's only played 1 game as a striker. Yet, if we look at his history... Last season for us, bear in mind we came in when he'd got 5 goals in 19 games, and in the other 19 games he's got 21 goals, and that was playing as a striker. And then he's gone to Hashinoe, and they're 7th in the league. So he's gone to Hashinoe, and they've just decided to play him as a centre back. I mean, I know it does say he's a central defender, but he's only 2 star. Even his rating. His star rating is even better as a striker. I mean, his tackling is 9, same as his finishing. Yeah, he can jump a lot, give him that much. And he's got a head. But that makes no sense to me. Little Yuki is being wasted. He's out of contract the end of December next year. So he has still got another season contracted to him. Oh, they're wasting his talents. Right, let's get on to today's game. It's against Kitakyusu, and we'll turn on the opposition instructions as we always do. And we have got a couple of injury suspension concerns. So Yamada is out with a suspension, picking up too many yellow cards as a naughty boy. Yoshimaru is injured. He's out for up to 4 weeks with a twisted ankle. Kotomori is still technically out injured. Don't come back to training for 3 more days. So there are a couple of changes. We've got Yamamoto in goal, Akiyama left back, Shibata comes in at right back, Lee and Jay and Matsunagane in the centre of defence, Haragaya, Azeki and Awano forming quite a nice little partnership there in the centre of midfield. Sawakami comes in for Mori, Sakada moves over to the right, and Yajima up top. Let's get into it. I'm hoping we pick up a win today. Again, like I said before, I'm not hopeful of picking up a win. I never usually am particularly hopeful when it comes to us. But we are 6th in the table at the moment. I don't think we're having too bad a season. I think we've been inconsistent. We've been poor in certain periods as well. And we've missed that striker that's just scoring us goals. Yajima! Oh, I thought Yajima was going to make me eat my words there. Yeah, he's just not been good enough for us up top. You know, we keep playing him because he's our main striker, our number 1 man. But I just wish we had Yuki. Because if we had Hiroto Yuki, Little Yuki, I just know we'd have scored more goals than we have. I know we would have won more games than we have. Maybe picked up a draw where we picked up a defeat previously. Oh, Akiyama almost getting a goal. But Tanaka is a very popular name, at least in Japan in Football Manager. I'm not sure if it's a popular name in Japan in real life. I mean, if you know, let me know, because I love to be educated. Oh, we've given away a penalty. I mean, this is becoming a running theme now, where we're just giving penalties away, and then when we get a penalty, we can't score it. Oh, we saved it. Yamamoto coming to our rescue. Right, let's not concede from the corner now. That was a great save from Yamamoto, it really was. And that's a save as well. I mean, Yamamoto's on fire. Right, they have a corner from the other side now. It's going to be an outswinger. We haven't cleared our lines particularly well. They still have the ball. They take a shot and it goes wide into the empty stand behind the goal here at our stadium. And it's half-time, it's 0-0. Well, I mean, we're not losing at half-time. That's We need to be better in front of goal. There you go. Let me know as well if you've got, do you have FM on mobile? I think you can only get it on mobile this year if you have a Netflix subscription, which I think most people have a Netflix subscription. I know not everybody, but I think most people do. But let me know if you play Football Manager Mobile. Personally, I don't. I've got to be honest, but I don't know many people that do either, or anyone for that matter. Right, we're going to make substitutions. Sawakami is going to come off because he's been a bit disappointing, and Mori I'm going to bring on. And I mean, I'm tempted to take Yajima off, but I don't think we've really got anyone that much better than him. I think Suzu, no. This is the problem I've got, I've got no confidence of anyone on the bench. I mean, you only have to look at how my first 11, maybe 13, 14 are like match fit and sharp and whatever else. But everyone after that, I'm going to bring Nagano on for him. Matsunagani can come off for Suzu. I mean, I'm quite tempted to bring Miyazaki on for Shibata, even though he don't play on there. Do you know what? I'm going to do it. He doesn't play out there, but he's a left back. So in my eyes, my simple mind tells me if you can be a left back, you can be a right back. It's just the other side of the field. Right, Lee and Jay with the free kick. He does take most of our set pieces, Lee and Jay. And the fact that he's the tallest player we've got, I would have liked him to have been in the box. Oh, he scored! Suzu, what an inspired substitution. Suzu has got the goal. Miyazaki with the assist. That was an inspired substitution from me. Oh, we're 1-0 up. Can we see it through? I mean, if we can get a second goal and make it 2-0, that would be great. Here's Ozeki to Sakada. Nagano! Oh! Nagano, you could have been a hero there. Oh, here they come. I mean, the chances of us winning a game 1-0 are very remote. Puts the ball in the box. Oh, it's gone in. Oh, this is agony. Absolute agony. We had the lead for, what, 9 minutes? I'm not even going to bother making substitutions, not worth it. Well, it's a draw. It's not a defeat, it's a draw. We weren't good enough yet. Quite agree on that one. We weren't good enough. And Kagoshima are currently 4th. We are still 6th in the league, 1 point ahead of Hashinori now. So there is a positive to take from it, is the fact that we've kept our place as 6th in the league. And have we got any more injuries? Because we usually get injuries. No, don't look like it. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'll meet you over on the other side of the transition for the game against Kagoshima. So I checked after the game to see if we had any injuries, because I said, we usually do. Toru Shibata has now picked up an injury, and with Yamada still being suspended, we basically have no right back now. So great timing in Football Manager, right as we're playing against Kagoshima, who are 4th in the league. Also, on another note, I've now completed my coaching qualification. I now have a National B licence. If we look at my profile and have a look at the attributes, we have a first bit of green on here, which is absolutely fantastic. So our attributes are slowly going up. We are a National B licence coach now, and we've gone from half a star to 1 star. So overall, I think we could be quite pleased with how we're progressing. Right, let's get into the game. And you will notice by the table that Hashinori have now gone above us. They won their game yesterday. Other teams around us currently, if we lose today, we won't finish any lower than what we are, or be any lower than what we are. But if we win, we can obviously go back up into 6th place. But against Kagoshima and away from home, I can't say I'm particularly hopeful for this game. Right, here is the team that we're going with. Yamamoto in goal. Akiyama, left back. Miyazaki, I'm putting in as right back. Lee and Jay and Matsunagani in the centre of defence, with Haragaya, Ozeki and Awano in the midfield. Sakada and Mori out wide, with Yajima up top. Miyazaki, I mean, he hasn't even got a dot over there, not even a red dot or anything like that. So he really cannot play there. But the only other option we had was to bring Masato Kimura in, our 16-year-old right back who has no stars, no gold stars at all, at least with Miyazaki, he does have half a gold star. So, and like I said in the previous match, he knows how to be a fullback. He just needs to learn how to do it on the right side of the pitch rather than the left side. I mean Kagoshima, to be fair, they're fourth, but they're in a terrible run of form. I mean, I've got a bit of hope that we might actually get something. They're playing a 4-3-3, the same as us. Again, they've got a Tanaka in their side as well. I mean, everyone seems to have a Tanaka bar us. We did have one last season, but we sold him or we let him go. But yeah, everybody seems to have a Tanaka, and I would like to know if we should have a Tanaka. So 25 minutes, there's been no highlight so far. I mean, to be fair, I'm not actually upset about the fact there's no highlight, because if this ends as a ball draw 0-0, 1-1, 5-5, whatever, then I'll be quite pleased with it, because I've got into the game expecting us to lose. We've not even had a shot at goal. They've had just the one shot at goal. The highlight starts with us. Will it finish with us, or are we going to just give the ball away for them to score right on the stroke of half time? Here's Matsunagane to Awano, to Miyazaki, gives it to Mori. We're playing it around quite nicely. Mori goes back to Matsunagane, gives it to Miyazaki. Miyazaki's probably thinking, don't give it to me, I'm on the wrong side of the pitch. Here's Haragaya to Ozeki. We're playing it around nicely. We're not really moving forward very far. We're kind of going sideways mainly and then backwards a little bit. But we're forward now. And Yajima, oh, you absolute... Your job is to score goals. Just do what I pay you to do, please. I'm begging you. Oh, my God. In games like this, or in any game for us, really, we've got to be... I'm proud of everyone's... See, they didn't react to that. They're like, what are you proud of us for? We've not even hit the target in a game of football. I mean... Right, we've intercepted the ball. Here's Akiyama. Sakada. That was cleared upfield. Lee and Jay picks it up. Kind of playing a left-back role there. Here's Ozeki now, coming forward. Oh, we've lost the ball. Awano loses it in the midfield. They're coming forward. Good tackle from Lee and Jay, but again, the loose ball goes straight to them. We clear their lines, but still it goes straight to them. And there you go, 1-0. 3 times in that move, in that highlight, we got the ball back and then just gave it straight back to them. I know this is J3 level, but can we at least pass? We've not even had a shot on target. Come on, boys. Yajima goes all the way back. I'm losing patience with Yajima. I'm thinking of playing Nagano up front. I know he's not any better. He's worse, actually. But Awano, Yajima! Oh, and he scores! He's made me eat my words. I thought for a minute it'd been disallowed then. No, it is going to stand. It's 1-1. Our first shot on target, like them, their first shot on target. Awano with the assist. Yajima with the goal. I think he heard me say that I'm thinking of taking him up, replacing him with Nagano. Right, Mori has just come back from injury. He's rubbish. So Sawakami, can come in. Lee and Jay, who I thought actually has been playing quite well, has apparently been having a pretty poor game. We take him off and bring Suzu on. We drop them down. So I think Suzu... Oh no, he's left-footed. So we're playing there on his and keep Matsunagane where we usually have him. I think that's the only they're the only changes we'll make for now. I don't want to make too many. Because like I say, when we do change anything, it does actually make us weaker. But Yajima finally getting a goal. Right, Suzu with the ball. Gives it to Awano, to Ozeki. Over the top for Yajima. He's run it wide and just gets tackled, but he's got the ball back. And Ozeki... Oh, it's a penalty! Oh, my word. I think it's this Sakada that's going to take it, isn't it? Please score this, Sakada. Yes, he has. It's 2-1. 13th goal of the season. He's a top scorer. Sakada scores. Right, stop right there. We're going cautious. Do I want to make any changes to our shape? I mean, I've got to admit, if we move him over here, move Ozeki back, move him in Get into the middle, you. Move him into the middle. Is that too defensive? I don't really want him to be on attack either. I don't want him to be on defend. But if we have support, switch him to defend. I mean, I'm literally doing everything I can to make sure we get the points here. I'm even tempted to drop these guys back. Oh no, that's not a good idea. We need to have some sort of outlet up the top. Right, can we time waste as much as possible? Let's confirm the changes. Please, can we hold on? Please, I'm begging you. Time's ticking away. 4 minutes of added on time. Are we going to do it? Oh, we have. Oh, I could cry. And I'll tell you what, not only am I very happy with that, but it takes us up to 5th in the table. Oh no, don't. It takes us, I was going to say, I thought, how's that possible? No, it takes us up to 6th. We're 3 points behind Kagoshima. And to be fair, not only are we only 3 points behind Kagoshima and Iwaki, but we have a better goal difference than both of them as well. And, I mean, I don't really care where we finish in this. I just want to finish in the top 6. But we have just beaten Kagoshima 2-1 away from home. Now, what I think we'll do is, in tomorrow's episode, we'll come back for Ryukyu and Osaka, the last 2 games of the season. I'll play these ones offline, and then we could, and the reason why I want to do that is because that way one of 2 things will happen on Friday. Friday will either be playoff day, and the episode will go on for as long as it needs to go on for us to be able to play as many games as we need to play for the playoffs, or it will be a transfer special with the new season starting on Monday. So that's what I think we'll do. And an unbeaten episode after the last episode yesterday where we lost both games, to actually have not only an unbeaten episode but actually winning a game in an episode, that is quite, oh, it's fantastic. Our run of form looks like it's continuing. 1 loss now in our last 6 games, 4 wins in that time. We do look like we could be turning a corner. Join me tomorrow for the final 2 games of the season. And yeah, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.